Ah, there, you can hear me. Right? So some stuff's going a little bit weird, but we're just gonna get started. How's it going, everyone? Oh, excuse me. With some, yeah, development. So today's gonna be a little bit, yeah, just a little bit quieter, I think. But we'll see how this goes. So today, my goals are. I can also bring up. Why am I not at the dashboard? Am I not streaming? No, I'm streaming to Twitch, right? Stream manager, there we go. Now I'm here. All right, so today the goals are crash fixes, some PRs. So let's actually like start those PRs. So there is the DD encryption is something that I want to actually. Yeah, what am I stop? Android database SQL Cipher is officially deprecated and no longer updated. The replacement is SQL Cipher long-term supported library. This migration is critical because the legacy library will not receive the 16 kilobyte memory page size to support all apps targeting Android 15 plus. Sweet. Change version from 4.5.4. to 4.0.13. So I'm just going to quickly log into Google here. Sure. Okay. I want like auto tweets. That's not what I wanted. I don't actually think I want continue right now. What do I want here? I want just AI stuff. Where is it? AI. There we go. Login. This account every single time gets logged out. Yeah, I do not care about chat. Okay. YouTube, I did not have the chat up. I also do not have, sorry, I don't have my YouTube up here. Here, just a better monitor chat. TV's off. Let's just go there. There we are. All right. So now, what was this? It was 4.5.4 to where did that actually go? I guess I. All right, so okay, so this is working right now, but it's just SQL Cipher Android. And this has to go to 4.130. Your tail is really annoying. That's good. Update libraries, presentation post, that should be fine. The alias can remain unchanged once the catalog is updated. All right, so now all of these are gonna fail. This is the other thing. It was convert from system load library. Support open helper factory. Android X security crypto. Deprecated, replaced with Keystore AOP API. Okay, so that's functioning. I do have a crash now, though. Wait a second. So if I gotta go back to main for this. So let's fix library update issues, whatever. That's fine. So let's just go to main. Let's build for main. How many yaks have I shaved in my lifetime? Too many. Too many. How's it going, Pedrick? Long time no see. Long time no see. I guess it hasn't really been that long, but you know. Many yaks. I learned that from somebody actually at that phrase from somebody at KG. All right, now I am implementing this key store with security. Why did a bunch of this stuff disappear? It sounds bad today. I was actually getting that recently as well. I tried to record some stuff yesterday and it sounded horrible. I tried to fix it for today, but obviously that did not work. Maybe this, maybe... Let's put it down to 6. I mean, that'll probably fuck up the audio a little bit. Sorry, I'm just talking through it as well.
That sound better? Oh, I think I got a lot louder. That feels true. Audio or volume levels seem to be fine. Louder, better. I think I'm clipping a little bit now, though. That might be better. Oh, you know what? Sorry if you just got a little bit of a noise there. That was my bad. That might help. I believe it might. But okay, so Android X security crypto. Okay, so that is what I expect from that crash to be on. Oh, right. Because I moved to a different branch, so now we're just going to clear up data, restart. Cool. Log into the application. Put me in coach, restore from backup. I believe I have a backup here. Now I should be able to go to the encryption branch. Let's see how this goes. Oh, didn't hear anything. There's like phantom whatever in on this thing that I have, and sometimes when I turn it on, like it peaks the mic for like a second, but if you're good, then you're good. Okay, so yeah, have been deprecated and no further versions will be shipped. All APIs with the library will be deprecated in the stable release of version 1.0 with no subsequent releases planned. I remember this happening. Master key usages, shown deprecated warnings on upgrade. The library is effectively end of life. I knew that. But the agent didn't. Did that run? Oh. All right. No implementation found. Wait, what? Wait a second. It's because this isn't failing to build, it's just failing to... No method found for native main. Native main, what is... I'm gonna ask with AI, just because I'm not super sure where this is happening, and this was also mostly... Oh, right. This is the migration manager. Right. It's been a couple days since I touched this. Right. So we migrate if needed, and then that Right, this is what it told me to do up here. But I didn't have that? Because I wasn't ever doing, like... Am I actually doing, like, load libs? Doesn't seem like it. Hmm. That's just a, like, Java lang, so... What I really want to do is just, like, here... Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is in the right spot then. I thought that for... Oh, I got confused. The file name is LB database, but this is actually the driver factory. Why is this called that? Oh, because this is like the driver factory that then gets inverted. Okay, so cool. We're gonna keep this. Now it seems like this is totally functioning. Let me just do a quick visual confirmation with my, yeah, and I know there's these bugs here. I think it's a divide by zero nan issue. Okay, so the security crypto thing is actually pretty big. We're just gonna... push that. So it's security crypto. I remember reading about this because I haven't used encrypted shared preferences in a while. It's like if I just go this to 1.0, this is gonna start like throwing deprecation errors, right? Yeah, it is. It is. I hucked this problem at an agent, and it implemented using encrypted shared preferences. So I gotta remember how to do that migration. Haven't done it in a while. Because yeah, if I update this to 1.1, it should, according to what I'm reading here, it should give me an issue. And then I'll use security crypto and security crypto KTX have been deprecated. No further versions. Key generator paired with shared preference encryption via... You know what? Let's actually see how this goes. Well, this should error out a ton of stuff. Just suppress deprecation all the things. You know, just like a giant file-wide suppress all the things. I did that one place in this project. It's all the generated code just says like suppress. I don't care. It's like not like AI generated code. I mean like annotation processor generated code or something. It's because I don't have to. I am doing some weird stuff there. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's see how this actually works. So, switching direct Android key store APIs, remove stop using. Is there? Key encrypted shared preferences. Yeah, this is old. This is telling me exactly to just use encrypted shared preferences. It's deprecated. What does that mean again? Data store. Right. Can I? So this is. Why do I need encrypted shared preferences here? If I were to, because I think I need those for something else. Wait, no, I need it to store the key for the database. Let's just try getting rid of this and see what happens. Oh yeah, throwing random semicolons in, I totally get that. It happens to be the most. Oh, when I start tinkering with JavaScript, because like I should put semicolons in there. Not that I tinker with JavaScript often, but I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Just everything needs a semicolon. The thing that messes me up the most whenever I switch, say, from like Kotlin or at least when I used to switch between C# and when I did switch to C# quite often, it was when I was doing like Java and C# at the same time. And the brackets is always what got me. Like same line versus multi-line brackets confused the shit out of me. Okay, so I don't actually think I forget why I need the shared preferences here. I'm pretty sure it's because, well, like I'm not. Oh yeah, we have the encryption key provider, which has compose main, and this is where we get the encrypted prefs. Okay. Deprecation, that's cool. So this is already separated by expect actual. So I think I'm actually fine here. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call and I need to call them back, unfortunately. So I will be 30 seconds. I'm just putting up the be right back text. Well, okay, so when I'm back, we're moving from encrypted shared preferences to shared prefs to key store. Why can't I type in this now? Oh, there we go. All right, I will be right back, promise. I just need to grab this. Hello, everyone. Sorry. I'm back. I am back. Sorry, that was like the worst time possible for a call. Um, Games workshop. Sorry, somebody's asking about like deburring tools for like 3D printing, so I'm just responding to that quick. Like I have the same one with red handle. Uh, all right. Cool. Sorry. Yeah, so the call that I just got off of, which was very fun. I actually talked with so like I'm kind of in the position where, you know, I've been laid off twice now. And so I've been trying to think about like different ways that I can take like the skill set that I have and kind of like bring it to or take the knowledge slash skill set that I have and like bring it to more people. So this has been a very good example of this, just like me streaming and talking about coding and talking about like problems and the way that I solve them. So the opportunity that was very interesting is I've been sorry, yes, I got distracted because I started reading about Tink and data stores. So that same way my brain normally goes. So I started chatting with like the Toronto Public Library about doing some like just kind of like AI presentations there, right? So just doing some like AI presentations in a way that like can help like people that go to the library and or kids just like understand what's so like the idea behind it is I talked to a librarian about doing like a AI literacy course or class, right? So just like teaching kids and whoever shows up or whoever really comes to a library, right? Just like what it means when you're typing in things to a chat, what it means when you're like what does it mean when you say, hey, I know the data that I'm sending into an AI model is training it, but what does that mean? Even just little things like I've caught myself because wait, this might end up in another tangent, which is not great, but I do believe that like the current way that we interact with AI is like the worst. It's not the worst. Well, no, I actually do think it's the worst because like English language and language in general is subjective. We've all seen this with like not being able to understand what somebody's text means, and then they said like, "Hey, it meant something completely different." You know what? I'm just gonna. So I want to use data store Tink. So I'm gonna go on my rant and then just open code this. Take I wish to remove references to the encrypted shared preferences deprecated and instead use data store for my key encryption key provider object. Deprecated, replaced it with the new Google Data Store plus Tink encryption. Are there ways that this could be cross-platform? So getting back to my idea, so I wanted to yeah, like do like some sort of course or some sort of teaching on like what AI literacy is and why. I don't want to be like 100% naysaying, but like why somebody. I want to highlight the reasons why somebody might, like me, might be a little bit more wary of it than others, right? Even just giving it the idea or giving like people the idea of like, hey, you've like added a wild card to your project or like to whatever you're doing, right? I know kids aren't going to understand this, but I think if I were to teach kids about it, I would just really focus on the idea of like when interacting, especially like I'm trying to like I keep saying like a lot. I'm trying to let something percolate where there's this idea of like there's this idea of a lot of systems that have been built. Ooh. Data store plus keychain. I missed. Wait. Re-ask that last question. I want iOS to be encrypted as well. I don't even know if that works. Like, does it? Okay. Let's just do the KMP keychain library. I don't think that that's something that's like super crazy to integrate with, and I'll take a look at it after. And if oh wait, no, it's not going to use data store then. Oh, it still will. So, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so like teaching kids at the library how to use AI or like what it is, not how to use it, just like what it is. Oh yeah. So there's like a contract that kind of happens in any business where like people know what they're giving away when they like try to access information from something. So the thing that I want to focus on there is like really trying to help people understand like what information they're giving away, what information is known about them, and then if they're okay with that, then that's totally fine. But really just like bringing that forward. So yeah, this like AI media course. So the call that I took like now 20 minutes ago after I've gone on this whole rant would be key safe. All right, let's look at it. KMP, KSafe, KMP. Two stars. No contributors. No releases. 34 commits. 4 months ago. Automatic cleanup ensures fresh start after installation of both. I'm not a huge fan of how new this module is. Let's revert back to expect actual. Not that I wouldn't use a model like that or like a package like that. I don't want to use that right now. But yeah, so that was like the general idea I had there. And then the other thing that I'm going to be working on tomorrow, which is going to be really fun, and honestly maybe a little bit of today, is so I've got like this, I mentioned it before, but I've got this like Mac Mini that's, I need to hook this up again. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Ugh. So let's get this up. Because like the thing I want to explain is how this is like the thing that's actually on my mind, and I'm just kind of like doing these software things as a secondary practice, I guess. But revised plan look good. Data store encryption tanks or CNR no third-party dependencies. I also do really like the idea of just like not relying on third parties for data store tank. Sounds good. So right now I've got this come on. I've got this. This was something different. If anybody wants to hear about like what this was, that's a video I tried to make yesterday. It didn't really come to fruition. I can share it like on Patreon or something, but I'm trying to figure out like what that video really looks like. But let's say I have a rack, right? So we've got if we're gonna go like really hard into it, let's say we have like a mini rack. No, that's no, okay. Geek High mini rack. Yeah, so something like this, right? So this is basically what I plan to do, right? So let's say we've got yeah, so let's say the deskmate, you know what, let's go over here. Let's do this. So my plan is, let's say we got Those don't really matter. What I want to do, or at least what my plan of doing is, I want to put a Mac Mini. Like I want to put a AI Mac Mini, and its role will really just be like building iOS apps and running AI agents. That's kind of the plan there. This section, so I think this is going to take like a two size section. What I'm going to have here is it's going to be I think it's going to be like 4 to 5x Raspberry Pis, right? Like so the really big one is going to be like N8N is going to be a big one for me. There is like other manager agents. No open claw. And then lastly, so we have 2. And then we have like 3, and then I'm all I really want to do at the top here is just like networking. So switch, Wi-Fi router, and that's like all my plan is for now, right? So like from where this works, like that's the plan. That's the plan. And then I would really want, if I were to like flip this around onto the other side, I want this to be like a single plug, like pluggable, where I just plug in any sort of power source, and then I get just this like AI. I don't want to say like AI. I get a build server, like a portable build server for iOS, Android, also for like fixing small issues or like anything like that. And I get to this thing is like relatively small. Oh my goodness. Right, like it's yeah, like 33. What is that? Why don't I have my measuring tape? I don't have a measuring tape, and I don't know why. I don't know where it is. You two are too long. So I can't measure it, but it's gonna be like a chunky thing, like a little thing, but like I can huck it into the back of my car. I can move it so I have the luxury of going to a cottage every once in a while, right? And I'm thinking about just like bringing this with me, right? So I can just have a build server, build a machine where I can just do whatever I want when I want, and it'll be really powerful and really fun in a lot of ways. So that's no OpenClaw. Like what other things? So like N8N is the big one. I could have no, it's not Cody. Cody's the stealing things one. Like some sort of uptime management software. What is it? Uptime. Like Kuda, uptime, Kuma, uptime, Kuma. What are some other things I want there? I'm probably gonna want some sort of Git. self-hosted Git. So the thing I don't like about self-hosted Git, which I'm trying to like think about how I would plan this server out. So if those joining in, I'm kind of building a server based on like I want like a portable like dev build server. So I'm trying to build one based on like the mini rack. So I'm trying to like split up responsibilities between a machine that I own versus machines that I don't own, and then also like some just networking stuff. So yeah, the AI Mac Mini would be something that, I mean, it's really just a Mac Mini, but it would sit at the bottom. It would be there for building iOS apps. I can explain that in a minute. And then as well as running AI agents, and then yeah, 4 to 5 Raspberry Pis. I think I can fit. This would be a double slot, but I can fit. I think 1, 2. I think it's 6 total. So I only need 1. I think, and even that's a stretch, because I could put N8N on the Mac Mini and just have that Mac Mini running around. I don't love that though. I like a separation of concerns. So this is going to be my project tomorrow, and that's really what I'm thinking about a lot today. Is once this hardware arrives, like how can I build something like this for myself? That's my plan. Oh, this is still going. So what are some other things? So there is another bug that I know that exists. So if I click, not the edit button, but if I go here, and then hit become pro. Oh wait, no, I can't do that yet, but I do want to go timers. So now so if I go into like a regular set, nope. Why is that not there? All right, let's see. Stored original implementation. So encrypted shared preferences. I mean, that should be just gone. But encrypted shared key provider. We have the key set manager with shared pref. And this works fine. Oh, I understand. Also, need to turn you off. Just... Okay. I'm just going to put this phone on Do Not Disturb. This phone, on the other hand, I do need to check to see if that... Nope, nothing. Okay. Very excited about that, like, AI course thingy. Which would be super cool. But, okay, let's dive into get or create key. So preferences, context, data stored, data first, encrypted key base. Wait, did this crash? Didn't it? Did. All right, that's because the encryption moved, and then since it moved, so it's going to get or create the key, which is going to look in the new place and then create a new one. So it's not an issue with my code itself. Implement data store. Implement data store security. So now I'm also going to switch to main, and we're going to do the same thing that we had to do before. All right. I feel like there's some like, I felt it when I used the app elsewhere as well, but there's some like slowdowns happening consistently. All right, there we go. Okay, so that launches now. Was it? Oh wait, it was like an old set that crashed. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. That's something else I wanted to fix today. I got lost. I think I'm just gonna push this. I'll go to main. Oh wait, right, we were, yeah. Doing that, going here. No crashes on main, then we'll tinker with the rest. All right, let's do one last test. So I got this like weird muscle memory where, so I used to have. Why is that taking so long? The more I tinker with, I haven't tested this flow in a very long time. It works. Sick. All right, now. So like if I were moving this out to a massive user base, I would very much like want this tested. So I can test the migrations, but this is like the question of, is it testable? Because what I'm really doing, it's a one-time operation. It is a high risk. I will not disagree with that. So like it's International Women's Day, and like the florist that did our wedding just released some absolutely gorgeous flowers. Cool. All right, so we have that. Let's double check. All right, so that's done. That's done. Okay, so silently replaces bytes that form the UTF-8 sequences with UFFD and EFFF or FEF. Such sequences, the results of passphrase bytes passed into the support factory are therefore corrupted, non-distributed to transfer the key. This must be fixed in tandem with the LD database, line 31. Oh, if either side is patched alone. Okay, okay. So yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Wait a second. Wrapping encrypted and unblocking unnecessarily blocks an IO thread. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought this function was the one it was complaining about. That was my misunderstanding. Okay. D-money. Sure. No, so that we are trying to create condition is inverted. Oh, it's just create set. All right, that's different. I agree. Oh, fuck it. So NS user default is not. Okay. Okay, so NS user defaults is not appropriate for cryptographic key. Thank you. That's not what I'm trying to do. Spruce data in plain text. Thank you. Teaching. Secure enclave on supported devices, storing a database encryption key in NS user. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure that's been fixed. I feel like that's been fixed. It's been fixed. Oh, that's NS. Whatever. The condition treats encrypted to be as so the first launch, no DB file yet. Patches migration fails noisily. Migrating should key off. That's true. So it does not contain the encrypted DV, or it contains the. Wait, no. That's just that, right? Wait, I thought I could. I thought that what's like inclusive versus exclusive or in Kotlin. Yeah, that's right. All right. That's that. Okay, so I would like to watch something that I've been sent like 4 times today. 4 times individually. I'm gonna watch it with Control. So it's this new trailer. Control Resonant.
The reveal trailer for Control Resonant, the sequel to...
Oh wait, that's IGN. Where's it just like the right here's no, that's 6 years ago.
Fair warning. This is gonna...
So, I was lucky enough to sit...
Come on. Control Resonant. All right.
Do you feel it?
So I just want to be very clear. I adore these games. Like anything Remedy has made, I
Something is coming.
haven't beaten them, but it's beautiful. That's a beautiful cut.
An intrusive pattern.
I also want to say that no, I'm not gonna say it.
staggering power. Reshaping reality as we know it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been.
Everything we tried to keep inside eventually worms its way out.
Oh, that's such a good shot.
You must have had good reasons. But we were not prepared.
Is that Alan? Oh, and then he gets put right back there. Oh, is this like a... Are they doing like a... Yeah. Like a roguelike? Okay, okay, fair enough. That was cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I need to replay Control quite a bit. Is that Alan? Ugh. That was good. Gave me like every reason to just... Come on, Hyperland. Put it there. That's fine. I know it's all keyboard oriented, but that empty DP. Okay, so I think I'm good then. I do. Eugene Kotlin. He needs a snuggle for a minute. All right. Oh. I didn't hit play. Sorry, Kitty needs cuddles. He needs the cuddles. Sorry, just cuddling a cat for a sec. Gotta give the guy a kiss. Mwah. Then my headphones fell off. Okay, so I think this branch is good. So what I'm gonna do then is actually run to the bathroom, and then there's a couple bug fixes I have to do. So I'm just gonna like tinker with those, get through those, and then move on to the rest. Hola. All right, so now this seems to be working. We're still in this branch. I do still want to. I'm so scared about like pushing that code. I'm not like scared. I want it to be like pristine, right? So the next thing I'm gonna do. Let's go to the edits. Sorry, my cat's attacking me. Eugene. Dude. What? Use your words. There you go. Too much. Too much. Too much. I now need a band-aid. All right, sorry. So, cat bit me. Back now. So what I'm gonna look into is what's going on with the logs. That's fine. Don't want to open. So let's see what happens here. My hand really hurts. I cleaned it. feel like I shouldn't talk to my cat, but like, dude, if you want me to let you up, like, you're allowed to come up here, but you know you did. You know very well. That's why you're not up here and you're downstairs. You feel bad. Okay, so I'm gonna open Photobot. Oh, need to. All right, so open one is fine, and then if I go to like a pre-created one, then we crash. So what is happening here? It's just probably like a null pointer on a check or something. Timer interactor cannot. Oh. Is that? Is that all I needed to do? Is that not a compile time error? Like, come on. I'm sorry, but that's crazy. All right, so new works fine. And if I go into a press and then hit this, then it still crashes. It's 3. It's 3. I don't love this interface. It came about because that's what I needed. Then what was the other bug? There was one bug that my brother-in-law sent me. Lift variation. Deleting a lift variation. That does crash as well. Wrong side. Why? Okay, so the reason why I'm annoyed about this is that I have this string which is being used. Oh, it was. So it's in here, but it's not. Just gonna translate English. Ah, translation. All right, so let's grab this, copy. Sure, bro. Wow, I did not. Okay. I just became a lot less confident in any of my okay. So can I do like di da? Nah, that's what if I like yeah, no, because it's just always gonna go to okay. My own AI screwed me. As usual. I'm just like I'm not gonna use like every single time I use it, it seems to just like introduce more confusion, more annoyance, and more edit variation. So yeah, let's do this. There, we got that. Let's go back to the edit set. That's that one. Yeah, these were all AI introduced, so that's crazy to me. Anyways, all right. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I'm trying to think about if there's anything else I want to do. I don't think I can do any of it on stream, but thank you all for joining. This has been fantastic. I know it was a little bit of a weird day because I started a little bit late. Had a little bit of a break, but anyways, no, thank you all for watching, and as always, really appreciate it. Phaedric, as always, thank you for joining, and yeah, see you all. I will be on Friday, and then tomorrow we'll be building that server that I was spending a lot of time talking about. So yeah, that'll be my focus for most of the day. All right, see you, everybody. Bye.